Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to our Love Nest, you guys. We are back with another channel message. For those of you that are recently drawn to our channel, I will be channeling a message intended to resonate deep within your soul within divine timing. Okay, so it may not resonate right now, but it may resonate for you in the future. You are also welcome to browse our Love Nest playlists or any other playlists on the channel for other messages that may call out to you. All of my readings are timeless. And today's channel message is very specific. Okay? So please use your discernment. If it does not resonate with you, let it go. I am tapped into someone that is manifesting exactly what they want. Okay. Whoever you are manifesting exactly what you asked for in regards to repetitive patterns. Okay. If you have a tendency of constantly going, back and forth to a particular person, break up to make up type of energy, if there's a lot of resistance to change as well, in regards to, jumping from one connection to another for the sake of, I don't know, whatever, children, finances, obligations, responsibilities, then this message will resonate for you whenever you're guided to this reading. I'm also picking up on someone that is a very interesting dynamic, okay? There's I don't know if this is a work fling or this is a work connection, a working connection. Okay, let's put it as that, a working connection. Either y'all have made money together, y'all have worked closely together, but somewhere along the line there is sprinkled a little bit of razzle dazzle love throughout this work relationship dynamic. So you could be a boss, a CEO, a supervisor, a manager. You could be an entrepreneur where you have hired people. And so you're in charge of them. Okay, you could have been promoted to some type of manager position, and that's where you resonate with this reading. There's also this energy of, how do I say it? This obligation is starting to feel tedious. Okay. So before you may have just been like an employee, or maybe you were doing all the roles by yourself, but now you have a lot of attention on you. So this could be something completely where you have a lot of love-hate relationship dynamics around you, where you're doing this, you're utilizing your gifts, you're performing, but it feels very tedious. I'm also tapped into an energy where someone has, what's that word? Like been on this healing journey of isolation, doing things on your own, not really rushing, no expectations, no time sheets, no punching in, no clocking out. You've just been kind of letting your intuition guide you when it comes to what you want to do for work, and how you want to do it. But you either recently made a commitment that is making all of it feel like it's like, what's the point? Now your gift or your talent that you are expressing into the world feels like a full-time job, or it feels like you have no days off. You don't really have time to really meditate. You don't really have time to really connect with your intuition. You just got to grind, or show up and smile and fake smile in front of that room, or fake smile in front of that audience. And it just gives this like, it's draining the creativity that you normally would have if you didn't have this commitment, or you didn't have to show up and kind of I just feel like you're outgrowing something, and somebody is either really immature around you, or this is just an entire industry that's extremely immature and you're just fed up over it. Or this is maybe social media. Maybe you're fed up over social media. Whatever this is that has pulled you out of this frequency of feeling like, oh, I feel inspired. I feel eager to do this every day, and I love doing this, and this is my gift, this is my talent, this is what I offer to the world. You could just be a damn, grandparent at home, and you used to love being with all the kids, but now everybody is treating you like the person that they dump all their responsibilities on. And you may be feeling like, you know what, I don't really feel like doing this no more, right? I don't really feel like sitting here being stuck with it with 15, 11 kids. Okay, there's something about you, whoever you are, no matter the dynamic, where it's gotten to the point where you miss when you didn't have deadlines. You miss when there was no expectations, right? And now you have this business, this parental responsibility, you have this obligation, and it feels like a chore. It feels like you're forced to babysit a bunch of grown people that need you for everything. There's something to that degree, right? You could be micromanaging your staff and you feel like certain shit should just be common sense, but it's like the more new people that they find or they hire, they getting slower and slower. Productivity ain't so productive. We have ascension. And it says, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. So yeah, there's something about, you have a significant purpose. And like I said, being a grandparent, being a mother or father, or just a parent to a child in general may be the area, right, in which you're meant to be of service or purpose. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not grandiose. It's like, all I know is something is affecting your health. Okay, so too much. Something is just too much. Something is excessive. All right, this obligation is tiring. All right, maybe you took on this commitment or this job because people can tend to like guilt trip you into taking on that responsibility. People have a tendency of knowing how to like, oh, come on, do it for the good old days. You haven't done this in a long time. Put on that performance, put on that good smile, make people happy. And it's like you feel like you're catering to this overindulgence energy, and it's unhealthy. Like you really want to tell people like you need to slow down. All right. Maybe you're not having the health issue, but there's a concern that you have in regards to overexerting creativity, overexerting your gifts, overexerting your abilities, and it's like, for what? Because a lot of times people that have a talent, right, and they're a performer, nobody understands how much goes into entertaining people, right? And it takes a wear and tear on your body, your voice. You lose sleep. You're trying to commit to all these deadlines, and it can be very strenuous. Or if you're a content creator, the restraints around expectations can be overwhelming. And then to top it off, let's talk about just being a parent out here in the streets, or a grandparent. You have to wake up earlier than everybody else. For the rest of your life, you're committing to show up. And let's say you're a grandparent and you've already done your years, and now the younger generation are expecting you to just stop existing, stop having a life, and be available to whenever they need you. And so here you have God and spirit pretty much telling you, like, no matter how old you are, you still have a life and you still deserve to live it. And just because traditionally it was expected for people to take on the responsibilities and allow the younger generation to go out there and pioneer and be innovative, and then the older people sit around and they're the dependable ones, doesn't mean that you have to repeat that pattern. You see how I'm saying? The same pattern repeating itself, right? All of y'all could be there on the front line together. You know what I'm saying? The grandparent, the kids, the baby, y'all could all be there. Put that baby on your back and go get that thing together, So it doesn't matter the age. It just depends on the level of consciousness. And I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, you feel like someone may not be equipped to take on this responsibility, whatever this is. Now, I also was getting a very specific channel message, and it was coming through real strong. And no matter how much I kept, like, okay, well, what does that have to do with the overall collective? What does that have to do in general? And it just kept coming through really strong. So I don't know if this is your ancestors, for screaming really loud for someone, or if this is about someone ignoring the red flags or ignoring the signs. But whoever you are that's about to resonate with this, what I'm about to say to you right now, you need to know that someone is extremely worried. Someone is extremely worried about you or someone else finding out about like a child. Maybe this is a child out of wedlock, I'm not sure, or a child that has been, like, someone has gotten knocked up. Okay. And the other person in this third party situation is waiting for some type of results for like DNA to come back before they pursue something or before they have to even reveal something. If this child comes back as not being theirs, they're not even going to bring it up because they don't have to, right? So somebody will take something to their grave, okay? And I kept getting strong ancestors coming in. I do feel like somebody may be trying to trap somebody else. So I don't know. Your ancestors may be trying to look out for you in regards to a particular person that's trying to get you caught up. If you find yourself in a situation or in rooms with people where there's drinks involved, there's partying involved, and you know it's not the healthiest for you, somebody in that bitch is, excuse my French, somebody in there, maybe they are French, but somebody in there is really wanting to like tie you down or trap you in some capacity, and it feels like it's like slipping you something without you even knowing it. Okay. And they're kind of telling you like, oh, just take a chill pill, relax. You work too hard. Just celebrate. You need some fun. And if somebody in there is trying to, they all in cahoots together. There's something about being in cahoots to like force your hand. Okay. If you've been concerned about this, or you've been wondering, if you're going to miss some type of opportunity because you've been caught, maybe you find yourself getting caught up with somebody that are like not really good friends. They don't really care about you, but at the same time, they'll do anything to change your trajectory in your life, to change your path. And I don't know if this was on Alfalfa, but I kept hearing, oh, Tay. You know, is it buckwheat? I don't know if it's buckwheat, but he goes, oh, Tay. And I think they were the ones that Alfalfa asked this to give this message to. Okay, because somebody could be trying to give you a telepathic message, right? And by the time it got to Darla, the message was like all messed up because they couldn't read. So it's like passing on information to other people, and by the time it makes it to the person, it's all discombobulated. It's not what somebody was trying to say, but it has something to do with somebody is trying to say, I regret making this decision. Someone's trying to make amends or reconcile with someone, but they've sent the message through like their ancestors or through buckwheat. And by the time it gets to that person, it's like they know that something's going to make you mad. And so they're praying to God that they can kind of get the message to you before, so you have time to sit with it. But like, don't do anything though. They don't want you to like do anything or create things, make it worse than what they are. But it's like someone's trying to tell you that they're trying to get out of a situation. Someone's trying to give you a heads up to like, everything's under control. They got it. Don't even worry about it. If you're suspicious about something, don't be suspicious. Just calm down. It's okay. That's how I feel. Like someone doesn't want an archetype of Darla to freak out. Somebody could also feel as if they were being hidden, okay, from another person or something like that. Somebody's paranoid as well, that another person would perceive that they're ashamed of them All right. So they're trying to like forewarn them, like, hey, I'm not ashamed of you. I haven't told other people about you, or I haven't given you the proper introduction. And they're trying to come up with a nice way to smooth things over with you, because they feel like you're going to eventually find out. And they don't want you to, they may start saying things like, oh, you shouldn't watch this or listen to this because it can really affect the baby, or it can really, really make it hard for, you know, you don't need to be stressed out. Don't listen to that shit. Somebody's like, don't listen to that shit. Somebody was out here celebrating or partying hard, okay? All right, that's what I'm seeing. They was having a lot of fun. We have soul ties or soulmates. The flexer. Okay, so somebody could have been promising something more, because I've seen girls. So we have strip clubs, stripping, bodyguards, making it rain. I'ma make it rain. I'ma make it rain. Yeah, someone could have been making it rain, or there could be someone that is like a private dancer or a private something. There's something in regards to like an event that changed someone's whole life. Okay, but I feel like somebody was on the tour, like on tour, or they were making money, and it's in some way, somehow, somebody is trying to like bring in a whole bunch of girls, and another person is trying to abstain. Like they're abstinent, they're detoxing, and they are trying to like not go back. Like the messages are jumping. Okay, ladies, leave your man at home. Bottles in the pockets full of chrome. And all your fellas, leave your and a friend, because it's 11:30 and the club is jumping. So somebody, maybe they go into the club, I don't know, but someone is really trying not to repeat a pattern and start, I don't know, having sex again, and then find themselves in a situation where they just having a one night stand. Okay, so this may be a warning. Okay, let go of the need to be right, especially if there's some type of prideful situation going on between people and so forth. There's a soulmate. There's soulmates here. Now, these could be karmic soulmates, or these could be soulmates where someone's trying to reserve their love or reserve connecting with people and making more soul ties for the right person. Sheesh, my goodness. I thought I was never going to get that out. Someone doesn't want to tie themselves to unhealthy connections, okay? And then there's another person that has already tied themselves to unhealthy connection, but they don't know how to get out of it. And so they're on a whole nother tangent of trying to help somebody else get the picture, but they have to wait. So in the meantime, they like, eat your vegetables. Somebody's like, in the meantime, drink your smoothie, eat your vegetables, just chill. Yeah, someone is trying to get out of a community, a group of people, in a lifestyle. Yes, and they're like, I want to walk the straight and narrow now. I want to change my life now. I should have known better. Somebody is being told like, oh, you are foolish. This could be somebody, like somebody is immature. I'm seeing here. I don't know if it's you, them, or who. Somebody's immature. Okay. And there's a person that may have thought that you were the worst person in the world, but they feel like they found someone even more immature than you. What? But now they may potentially be stuck to that person long term. I don't know. Or they're trying to stick to somebody long term, but someone else is anxious about another person finding out. And yeah, because we have or that somebody may try to intimidate, gain stock, and do some crazy shit, all right, online. Somebody's concerned. They may come and tell you that, like they're concerned that they may have reached for the sky. They may have, I heard Woody. They may have reached for the sky. They may have gone too far and, coming back from something. Well, damn. So, like, they're at that point where it's like, do I go all the way? Or do I kind of like, yes, do I make the decision to turn back around now, or do I go all the way? This may happen like before. This may be like an after party after tonight. Don't bring your girl around me. True player for real. That's my for real. Dun 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 dun. Situations will arise, in our life, but you gotta be smart about it. Yeah, I'm seeing a tarmac. Okay, I don't know if that's a plane or what is that? A plane? Is that Donald Trump getting off the plane, shaking hands? I don't know. Somebody could be meeting somebody important. I'm hearing Byron. Oh my God, I am really channeling y'all. I am channeling. I'm hearing all types of stuff. I'm seeing someone that's the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They be lying like a for fun. Somebody be lying here. Like they'll do anything to get what it is that they want. Okay. They refuse to take accountability. There's something that's going on with family disputes and someone pretty much making another person believe. We have the Three of Cups here again, making a third party believe that the reason why they haven't maybe introduced them to their family or introduced them to their friends or their kids or anything of that sort, a group of family, the reason why they ain't take them home to mamas type of energy is because they don't want people to, it's like they don't want people to know, but the reason why they don't want people to know is because they feel like it could bankrupt them, or maybe child support can get involved, or maybe certain other things can happen. But like that's all cap, okay? That's not even true, because I feel like somebody here ain't even on child support. Like they're not even held accountable for anything, and that's not going to resonate for everybody. So someone's keeping another person at bay and keeping them in the straight and narrow, like telling them, okay, just chill, trust your girl, trust your boy type of energy. But they know that this person is, not to be fucked with. There's a feminine energy here that is not to be played with. And I feel like this feminine energy is, they're not someone, this is the new person. This is not someone from their past. This new person, it has like a short temper or a short fuse, where like if they feel like they're being played or they feel like they're being two-timed, they'll do shit like scratch your car, flatten your tires, and this person's not trying to trigger that person. They're trying to keep that person on from popping a short fuse, or popping off and doing something that they would pretty much regret. Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't want you to do anything that's going to jeopardize. They don't want this person doing anything that would jeopardize like the birth of a child or something ending. This person may have said like, oh, I'm trying to end things, or I'm trying to get out of a situation like scotch free because I have crazy family, or this person would do this to me. Like someone's been lying about what could become of them in the event that some type of information is revealed sooner than it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? And so this person is lying. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. And they're really trying to convince another person like they're doing this to protect them from some type of crazy person. And that's not even the case. Like someone is portraying someone in their life to be crazy, and that they're trying to protect them from a crazy person. So they're telling this new person that they're trying to protect them from a crazy person. Okay. Interesting. They're trying to protect them for gossip. And then on the flip side, there's also someone sending some type of encrypted message that they only want another person to receive. And they're trying to tell you, like in a very secretive way, that they're in the same vicinity as someone that they used to date or they used to talk to, but they don't talk to that person anymore and they're not dating them anymore. But a lot of people try to hook them up or try to get them to be together, but they don't want to be with that person. And so there's a lot of gossip about what's the status between these two people. And I feel like someone is trying to give a subliminal message to another person that it's all talk, whatever you hear in tabloids, whatever you hear in the newspaper. Do they even have newspapers anymore? Whatever you hear on social media. I said newspaper, bro. Whatever you hear in the newspaper, whatever you hear online, it is not true. Whatever they post is not true. Just ignore it. This person they're just crazy. They're just they just want attention. Someone is pretty much trying super hard to make sure that another person feels secure in a situation. I don't know, maybe y'all have crazy exes, or maybe the crazy exes are somehow, some way spinning a narrative or a spinoff. There's some type of spinoff dialogue that is going on where either you're being perceived as the person that is doing a whole bunch of stuff, you're the blockage or the cock blocker, but the truth of the matter is, some way, somehow, there is an innocent person that ain't doing none of that shit that is being portrayed and kept away from clearing the air. These are people that do not want certain people to see each other, be around each other, because they don't want the air to be clear. And they're petrified that you may end up finding the truth, or somebody here is going to figure out the truth. And so they're like, take it easy. I promise you, I heard all types of songs. Channel songs came up. I was posting them on the community tab, but it was just too much. It was like, I don't know who that is. A lot of songs that were just randomly coming up were songs from like Wyclef, songs from Michael Jackson. So maybe this is telling the time zone or the time period 14 years ago could be significant. But a lot of the chatter, a lot of the gossip, a lot of the things that have been done behind the scenes, the divine is airing out the closets, okay? See? The sun went away for a while because the sun was having a conversation with the moon, and the moon was telling everything. I'm going to tell you everything. The shadow was out here like, listen, 1 + 1 = 2. 1 apple seed plus 1 apple. 1 apple seed plus 1 apple seed. That is 2 chromosomes here. X and Y = 1 apple tree. So somebody here they holding. And this is Texas. Ain't no hold 'em. So lay your cards out on the table. I'm telling you, divine is saying you're going to lay your cards out on the table. And I feel like somebody is trying to use some bibbity bobbity boo to isolate someone else from being able to receive the download. Okay. And so they under some type of illusion that's preventing them from seeing the tricks of the trade here. Disappointment. There's some type of disappointment here. I'm also seeing somebody stand somebody up. I'm seeing someone saying like someone has been abusing their authority, and they've been kind of like they're meant to reap what they've sown right now, and so they're trying super hard to manually go in to block someone's intuition. 9 of Wands, and they're like, oh my God. Someone feels like an empath, a high priestess, or some sort like that is going to get sick and tired, okay, of their life being meddled with. Someone has been allowing something to go on for far too long, allowing like people to oppress them, all right? Friends, family, foes. And this is a short fuse here. Somebody here is saying urgent message. They ain't been complaining. They've been kind of sticking to themselves like, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And then the other person is like, has been antagonizing them over and over and over again. Spiritually, this could be psychic attacks, all types of weird stuff. And so pretty much, all of that is because somebody was trying to leave the door open with this high priestess. Somebody was trying to force a high priestess to see the good in them, or to want to be back with them. They were abusing their spiritual gifts and their abilities or something like that. And they got real reckless. And I feel like they did certain things to affect and make things harder for someone. And now this is pretty much all of this, like having to work super hard at whatever this is, has been someone trying to indirectly get some type of revenge on you, or make you humble you. I'm seeing somebody wanted to humble you. All right, this could be like I'm seeing a pastor, a preacher, and it's like you went off and did your own thing. Okay, this ain't supposed to be here. Yeah, like you've been trying to like do your own thing, do your own life, outgrow this situation and this dynamic. But like since you've been younger, or since you were young, you've always had someone, like your inner child is very vibrant. Your inner child is very forward movement. And I feel like you've been having a lot of cock blockers. You've been having like people trying to stop you from excelling in your career and all types of endeavors in your life. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. They feel like you should not be single. You need to marry. For some of y'all, they want you to marry. For others of you, they want you to stop being single and get back in relationships. So they're making it harder for you in a lot of ways, where doors will be closed. And like I said, the moon that has recently transit or passed has been telling the sun, and the sun don't like, okay? The dad is out here. The sun is out here. And so they're going around releasing people from their bonds. Two of Pentacles. Did you make this choice? Did you sign that paper? Did you make this decision? And they're just, justice is on. I don't even feel like, I feel like this is a part of justice, but it's like the side of justice where you miss out on what we could have been. You miss out on, we could have been. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. You miss out on what you could have been. You miss out on what you could have had if you did the work. You miss out on a lot of things if you put in the spiritual work, if you did the inner work. So something's about to become a lot easier for you. I feel like somebody is losing their spiritual gifts. They've been using their spiritual gifts in a negative way to meddle. Four of Swords. They're scared. I don't know if you're a news broadcaster, or you have the ability to, like, if there's something that you say that could take someone down. I don't know something happened to you when you were younger. And if you say something about it, it could really fuck something up for somebody. And they are really worried that you are going to speak on that. You're going to say something about that. And it's going to make them look so bad, because especially if they did something like abandoning their responsibilities or their duties and leaving someone else to fend for themselves. Someone has been trying to portray themselves as being this stand-up person that all they care about is doing the right things, and they're the ones that's being held back from the opportunity or from being able to be a parent. But all along, that's not the case. This is someone that has jumped ship. This is someone that has yeah, they're reaping karma right now. But as long as they can keep someone else from finding out who they really are, all right, and the things that they did to a lot of naive, gullible people, they feel like they'll be able to take what they have and take it somewhere else and grow with a whole nother community, or in a whole nother family, or a whole nother community, a whole nother part of the world. It's like someone trying to, get away clean. Like, I'll quit my job. I'll move. Just we can sever ties differently is what I'm seeing here. Somebody wants to negotiate with you. They tired. That's what they said. They tired. They tired now. This person is also offering the same thing to the other person, where they're saying, if you take me back, or if you get back with me, I'll leave that person behind. We can start over from scratch and we can do things differently. It don't have to be like that. Somebody's going to be giving boo-boo tears. Child. But they're saying they're saying the opposite to each other person. And they just hoping that pretty much they feel like one of them would be crazy enough to indulge them or something like that. And all of this is based on someone's reputation, and they're worried that another person is going to get back to another person of who they truly are or what they really been up to. So they've been trying to avoid a disaster out here. And they're trying to get away as clean as they can without it being revealed of how messy they've been. Somebody was out here doing some mess. Okay? They was doing some mess. 8 of Coins. They were working on something. I feel like somebody got involved with someone they were either making money with or doing money deals with or runs with. And they feel stupid because it's been harder than they wanted it to be, because it's like at this point they can't quit because it's probably either the best job that they've ever had, or this is their business, or they've built this up and they've been receiving good fruition from it. And it's like at this point, they don't want to fight anymore. If they can at least walk away from the situation with a clean reputation. Something about this person cares a lot about their reputation. Yes, someone is worried that their reputation is going to fuck something up and it's going to make somebody else feel really insecure. And then boom, all these different people, it will come back and haunt this person. Somebody is hoping and praying that something doesn't get out. I don't know what this is. And they're trying to be strategic about it and get ahead of it, because they feel like this person is saying, like, I know what's about to happen. Like, you don't understand. Like, something is about to go down. What is people so worried for? What is these people so worried for? Huh. Okay, they're worried about some foolish decisions that they made coming out. They're worried about secrets coming to the forefront. They're worried about them losing something. Community support, them losing stability, their independence. They're worried about like losing a house. This is also someone that may be trying to buy a house, or they're trying to close on a house. They got a lot of people that they are utilizing as a means to help them see something into fruition. They over here trying to tell somebody else that, oh, they doing all this because they trying to bring this house to you. And they up to some shit. Okay? And they worry that they're about to lose all the momentum that they accumulated to see something into fruition. Yep. That's what I see here. Higher self. This is Humpty Dumpty is about to fall. And I feel like whoever you are, you're being guided to keep going. Leaving these people in their struggles. Letting them figure it out for themselves. So let's see something. We have the prayer and the lover. All right, so you could be someone is praying that they get back with. Someone is praying that they get back with you. You could be a mother. We have the mother, we have the prayer, the mother, and the lover. This could be a situation where if you're a lover and you're wondering how someone may feel about a mother, context clues. If you are a mother trying to figure out where a person stands in regards to a lover, context clues. A lot of shit is about to come out. Mm-hmm. If you are someone that is trying to sever ties and connect with a higher vibrational union, all right, and give birth to that future for yourself, context clues. All of it is the higher self is telling you that you're giving birth to a new version of yourself. You see the pearl inside of here and the pearl and the swan. You have your forever mate. You've prayed for this and you were pulled out the mud. You did the spiritual work for this, the inner work for this. And so the this is going to, whatever happens now is going to literally clear, sever ties, and make something permanent so you can go off and have your high vibrational love connection. All right, what is that? What has already happened is already done. And I feel like those that get it will get it and those that don't won't. But it's also meant to happen that way as well. So let's see. Our on God, okay? On God. It has been determined. All right, so let's see how Spirit wants you to handle this. Like, what's the guidance for whoever this is intended to resonate for? Spirit, why did I sound like a robot? Whoever this is intended. Anyway, so this is your opportunity. Yep, Ace of Pentacles. This is your divine opportunity. Ooh, yes. See, people be underestimating you. They feel like you just this gullible person, whoever you are, that is naive, gullible. They lie on your name. They say a lot of things because they feel like no one would ever find out the truth because you're too nice to ever. Yeah, but I feel like this entire situation is meant to conjure up the savage in you. And it's embarking on your north node as well. So I don't know what your north node is, but what I'm seeing here is there will be people that want to negotiate with you indirectly and directly to kind of either intimidate you to stand down or to kind of make you scared to make the first move. All right. And I feel like you feel like you're making the first move. And so you were struggling with doing so. But Spirit is saying, technically, you didn't make the first move. They made the first move. Whoever they are, they struck first. They hit below the belt. They went low, 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 low. And you have absolutely no idea how low they went. Some of you, they came for your kids. For others of you, they did all types of wild shit. And now that those things have been revealed to you and Spirit is like telling you fucking everything, guess what? Of course, they're going to come in and try to negotiate with you and avoid an even bigger disaster. Because the whole objective was to take you way back to a version of yourself before you realized who you were. All right? Because you are meant to be the tower to a lot of establishments, to a lot of communities, and to a lot of crooked shit. And ain't no holding them. I feel like what's done is done and you finna finish it. And that's what they've been worried about. And I feel like just when they think that they're going to be 2 steps ahead of you, like you're already 10 steps ahead of them. So there's a big opportunity coming towards you, and it's going to come from the same person that they may have used to oppress you. It may come from the same person that they may have used to watch you or to make sure that you don't do something. You're going to be very shocked. All right. Because, yeah, we have the swan here. They may have used your own mate against you. But you're going to be saved in the nick of time. Because I see that you're going to receive spiritual defense. Someone's going to choose to do the right thing. Even if it means that they have to go about it in a in a negative way, okay, in a malicious way, but they're going to see it through, all the way through. So that way you have nothing else to worry about. Something about this is allowing you to continue harvesting and bringing things into fruition and your hard work paying off. Somebody is about to show up in your life like the done daughter. Okay. That's all I can say. And you're going to have the freedom of expression, freedom of speech, whatever it is that you're doing. No worry, no worry. Okay. You are the angel of light. You do not have to go around exacting your revenge. You don't have to go around ending people. God got you. God got you. So all God wants you to do is go home, kick your feet up, you relax, just chill, and let the bosses do what they do. If you know what I mean. Let's get your closing message. Spirit, which one are we using? All right, cool. We're going to use this deck right here to close out the message. All right, closing message for our love nest. So we have messenger of emotion. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. All right, you guys, sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Until next time. Bye-bye.